I've never met an aggressive snake, always defensive.
It does save their lives.
I could have lost a very good dog.
Dogs, by their very nature, are inquisitive creatures, but get too close to a snake and it could cost their life. Every year, thousands of dogs are bitten, many die.
Usually the dog's nose is right there, and they'll get it right on the nose, or one of the legs, and then it's just bad news for the dog.
If a dog gets bitten by a snake, it can often be too late before the owner even realises. Now, a training program in Perth is helping teach dogs to avoid snakes altogether.
The reason that this came about was due to clients coming to me with concerns about dogs that have been bitten by snakes, and so we had to develop a program to meet the need.
Seth Pywell from Perth Dog Trainers runs the snake avoidance training.
We allow the dog to investigate, and then we educate the dog and explain that investigating snakes is not good. We explain that the odour is not good and the reptile movement is not good.
Seth places treats into tubes along a special wall and then gets the dog to sniff them out.
The first part is actually teaching the dogs to search the wall and look for food and get them used to the environment.
Then snake handler Marcus Cosentino places a venomous snake into a tube. This one's a tiger snake.
The tiger snake ranks, for our Western Australian ones, they're about number 7 in the world for venom toxicity.
The tube is then placed into the wall. The dog is then encouraged again to sniff out the treats. Layla the Doberman has already gone through the training. Look at her reaction when she smells the snake.
Good girl, Layla, good girl.
Well, there's 2 parts to the process. The first part is reptile odour, and we use the venomous snakes, and we get the dog to become aware of the odour.
In the initial training, an electronic collar is placed on the dog and activated when it approaches a snake. A small electric shock warns the dog to stay away. It doesn't hurt the dog.
I'm going to start on 0, and I'm going to start winding it up. Okay. So it's turned on currently. Can you feel that?
Can't feel anything just yet.
Well, that's above the level that we train the dogs on.
Right, okay.
That's now on 21. We train the dogs on.
It's enough, though, to get the dog to react. It associates the shock with the smell and movement of a snake.
Tiger snakes are very prevalent, so for us to lose a dog would be devastating because of the hours, the training and the price of the dog.
Michael Margot is from Search Dogs Australia. His dogs have gone through the snake avoidance training.
When you do this at a young age, it imprints in the dog, and then probably only every couple of years do you need to come back and do a refresher course.
Michael says he believes it's already saved his dog's life.
He's been out before, he's come across a snake in the bush, jumped back, alerted me, and I was very thankful of that.
As warmer weather approaches, snakes are on the move, and it's not only dogs that need to be careful. Here's some advice that could save your life if you're bitten.
Get a normal pressure bandage, one you'll find in any first aid kit, and you'll start at the bite. And I find the easiest way to explain it is go to the nearest end of the limb. So if you were to get bitten on the ankle, start at the bite, go all the way down to your toes, and then come all the way back up your leg.
Then call an ambulance and stay still. Walking will spread the venom. If your pet is bitten, get them to a vet as quickly as possible. But for dogs like Tracker, prevention is better than a cure.
The response is that they know it's dangerous, we know it's dangerous, and at the end of the day, when they come away, we know that they've been effectively snake-proofed. I'm a very happy person.